Okay, question 22. Refer to the exhibit. On the basis of the output that is shown, what can be determined about the ether channel bundle? Show commands. I'll keep repeating this. Show commands, they're very important. You should be able to interpret what information is output from the show commands. All right, so this is a question which exactly does that. So they're asking what can be determined about the ether channel bundle? What can be determined from this? What I can see is we're using PAGP. There is an answer coming. C. Yeah, definitely. I think that's the first thing that I saw. We're using PAGP, and the ether channel is active because there are P's here. The ether channel was formed. Right. If you look at the answers, so we definitely know this is the answer. This is an answer. This can be an answer because we have PAGP. Right. The ether channel bundle is down. It's not down. We don't have a D there. Two Ethernet, Gig Ethernet ports are used to form the ether channel. They are not Gig Ethernet ports used. These are fast Ethernet ports. Then the ether channel bundle is operating at both layer 2 and layer 3. Do we have ether channel at layer 3? No.
Say,
Which?
quick question.
Yes.
Isn't PAGP a Cisco for LACP chain?
It's open standard.
Or open standard?
Open
Okay.
standard is for everyone. They're powerful. It's for
Okay, it's also link aggregation protocol. It's an open standard. Then port aggregation, that's a Cisco proprietary.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the difference. Cisco, you're going to realize with for a lot of protocols, Cisco, I think even other vendors, they have a thing yekuzogadzira zvavo paside like zvinoshanda zviri zvavo chete. For example, ndambopa example CDP. I think CCNA probably doesn't have that, but that's another common protocol, Discover protocol, not CDP. That one is for Cisco, then AODP, that's open standard. They do the same thing. But Cisco, I think probably to promote kuti network yako even in Cisco devices and only that. That's probably the reason why. And it is what it is. Which two parameters must match the ports of two switches to create the channel between two switches? Now we've done this. This must be the same. This must be the same. MAC addresses can never be the same. I found a failure to some answer. I refer to the exhibit. A network admin is configuring an ether channel link between two switches 1 and 2, which statement describes the effect after the commands are issued on switch 1 and switch 2. Those commands are used to form the ether channel, basically. Actually, my commands and chance for an ether channel, they should be 3 or 4. Let me see. It's not open already. It should be 3 or 4 ether channel. My commands here done an upgrade to its security. Like I said, you need a manual. So it says, assume I think on the file that I gave you, there is a lot to do tweaking wise. But let me try to find either channel DCP version for the channel. I want it. So probably this one, this one, 2. No. So it's only 2 commands. This one, where you specify the interfaces that make up the ether channel group. Then this one, which configures those interfaces as a logical interface, is one interface. That is what aggregation is. So I think those are my commands that now open up. This one, right, maybe before we answer the question, let's just go through the commands. So not RPTMA commands why. All right, so when we are forming ether channel, it means you are grouping 2 my interfaces. So my interface are 1 in and 2, they're going to be logically grouped aggregation. To group them, command the normal group pekutanga the iris rather channel ports, channel group 1 mode only. All right, mode yedu on EPGP region. I don't know which. So let's partition that desirable. So EPGP. So on desirable panapandopanoya. Could which way are you negotiating? You can be negotiating on desirable and auto. So this one is used kubatanidza these 2. So you can see tapinda interface 01, vataudza interface 01 kuti room group 1. Panapa vatapinda interface 2, vataudza interface 2 futi to room group 1. So that's basically the grouping educated on this end. Then on the other end, it should be the same thing. These 2 are grouped of ISCOM group 1 as well. Now, my negotiating state I do I also determine do we form the ether channel or do we not? Then the other command repo ish against interface port channel 1. This is the command which allows these 2 ports to now, let me say these 2 links, these two aggregated links to behave as one logical link. So to allow 2 links to behave as one, the command which allows them to do that is this command wrapper. Then my commands are utera unongori mu mode ye port channel. You are now saying aggregated link iri rufano act as a trunk because it's really in between my switch. Basically, that is what all these commands are saying. That said, that said, question which statement describes the effect after the commands are issued? So I already saw Pangora trigger, I think, Pan answered in the app. What happens? What happens in my commands? Depend the highlighter. Those that I'm going to discuss. So basically, how many answers I see? Okay, there's the 4th answer. It's not going to answer. What happens now? With the things that I've just highlighted, what is happening? I zoom in, thinking. Can I stop what's happening with a type? We could make use of that. In the Latin's way, what is happening? I've just highlighted something of what is happening.
Okay. The ports on switch 1 gigawatt 0102. Switch port mode actually is on when you said they are not negotiating. They have to manually change.
Okay,
Manually.
That's true. Let me answer the other one for you. The other one now, these ones, they are negotiating and they are initiating the negotiations. So what?
Okay, so that means that batogona kushare connection.
Exactly. That's exactly the answer there. It means ma-negotiations edu abuda. Kuti ma-negotiations edu abude, tikaita on kuno kuti ufanaita chi on. Tikaita on up tofanaita on futi kuno. Doti ma-negotiations edu abuda. So here we have my desirable negotiations are very much. So answers, either channel is established, no other channel is established, other channel is established, no, other channel is established, no, other channel fails to establish. Very simple, can always see actually, very simple. But can also reserve up our own bone and package runs desirable. Our own, utanga utarisa kuno. Utanga utarisa switch here and switch number and pango. Why is that really wrong? I know the feelings the pin makes sense. Unotarisa kusangana chi. Right. 25. Refer to the exhibit. A network admin is configuring an Ethernet link between two switches, 1 and 2. However, the Ether channel link fails to establish. What change in the configuration would correct the problem? Right. What can we change up? Same question, I think. I'm going to offer the other question and get to now. What can we change? Auto, then we have active.
Yeah, I think total for now is my auto both sides or my active both sides.
Right. Right now, as I'm looking at this, kuna active. No, kuna auto. Auto, active. What tufanele say late? Problem is papa. Where is the problem?
Yeah, just give me a few seconds. Do we have to analyze and send up in draft?
Yeah, I'll give you time. And they don't. Zibaba pinemchato. Pinemchati test.
Take my answer, Tony.
Hapana ma answer. I ma answer by pap.
To elimination.
No. My answer pap. It's very simple. That's it. Pana auto active. No pana answer pap. So the link is failing. Why is it failing? And what changes will you make? Ukatase papa not want to answer papa.
And I think we have to configure active both sides.
Yeah, if we make that change, it's not gonna get but it's good to say auto ndoziva ini because it shows me kuti waziva kuti tikubvisire auto neactive hazviite.
Auto negative azviite. That's why the link is failing.
Why zvisingaiti?
Right. Auto up but are not active. Our link
Right.
is actually
Auto, let me tell you the answer. The definitions. Auto means I'm listening to negotiations. Active means I'm initiating negotiations. Can we not have a link established, a ether channel established? If we have one party listening and one party negotiating, we can. But why can we not hear? You'll be shocked in the answer, Papa. And I'm not
Say, but I have a question.
No. I need an answer, not a question. I need an answer.
Okay, it's an
answer.
It's a question leading to an answer, right?
Yeah, and
this is more than not compatible.
Oh, it's voila. That's it. Panama configurations PAGP PAG Panama configurations LACP. Active auto-ish. They PAGP. Then ish they LACP. Saka Murus Famsa saying my configurations ain't pakade. That's the That's the answer. Apa nodzokera kuverenga. Ndozvatapa. Zvanga ndichinyora apa izvi. Mira one. Apa panodzokera kuverenga. Look at this. Izvi. Tarisa one. Une auto ne-active. How do you establish an ether channel which shares two different protocols? Can you do that? No, you cannot. Look an answer. So the answer to a question, Sharon, was actually correct. Compatibility, Yololo, we are using two different protocols. Easy.
Maita basa Baba Sharon.
So answer here is configure switch to ether channel mode to desirable. Like chitipa answer don. Okay, this one can definitely not work on Aishand. Between A and D, which one is the answer?
AC, because auto hakuna.
Auto hakuna. Voila. All right. A network admin. I will have to say this. I like how I now see things as an instructor. I even like it better the way I try to explain some of these things. When I did exactly Papa Ether Channel PGP name, I used to cram with on net and say, but I could have got it much easier if someone explained to me with auto, it means I'm listening. The other one, it means I'm initiating. So tikawana munhu ari kuinitiate neari kuteerera, then we have a connection. On, we are not negotiating. So if we are not negotiating with someone ari negotiator, then nothing happens. That helps. I wish I had someone break it down like that. Because I remember when I CCNA, I used to cram a lot. Some of the things kutotanga kuzvinzwisisa because I'm trying to break it down as much as I can, which is nice. 26. A network admin configured an ether channel link with three interfaces between two switches. Three interfaces, two switches. What is the result if one of the three interfaces is down? One of the main advantages of ether channel is if one interface is down, the logical links continues to work. Which answer speaks to what I just said? So ether channel, if you have switch 1 and switch 2, then you have 1, 2, 3 links and you've grouped them. It means my links logically is one link. That is basically what it means. So now, in terms of bandwidth, link it run more bandwidth because it's a sum of 3 links. In terms of redundancy, link it run a redundancy, and STP won't work because STP will see one link. That's where the advantages of ether channel are. If one of these links fails, this one link here will continue to work. Is it making sense? So 3 links are joined. They form one logical link. Then one logical link offers my advantages, the bandwidth, redundancy. If one fails, I think that's load balancing by definition. If one fails, the other ones continues to work. So I think chat is an answer. A. Mr. Farai is active. They continue to load balance traffic. That is definitely what defines load balance. I think you see load balance not only here, it will appear, I think, in many areas in networking. Load balance in this case, link writer down, 2i, unrambage functioner, that is load balancing. Or link, if it gets overwhelmed, then traffic in the links. If this link get congested, traffic and end up among my links, and everything will be as not probably as smooth, but functional. 27, the network admin is configuring.
There.
Yes.
Whilst on 26 and yes, A is the correct answer, but we're also talking about what my other channel also offer redundancy and it.
Yes.
In a way, can C also make sense or
C makes sense. One
no,
interface.
I'm asking.
Okay, one interface becomes an active link for data traffic and the other becomes a backup link. That's not
That's not correct.
that's not the redundancy we are looking for. Why is it not correct? Tibetan.
All right. We are just saying those my links said they aggregated beta one and it regardless of interfaces they are connected to. So we are saying if one fail, the other two one go balance a load amongst themselves. Agadar. Still
Mira. What if one fails, the other one balance a load?
I not balance a load, yes.
Mira. Then C is saying if one fails, the other ones are need a backup. What's the difference?
Still, ita channel, still the definition of the backup doesn't sit right with me. I can't put my finger on it, but it doesn't sit right with me.
It's just not sitting right.
It's just not sitting right because, of course, it's backup and redundancy. There should be a difference of definition.
Right, backup means, I think definition, about backup cheap. So if I have three my links, backup means, let me see. So if I have three my links, they are logically okay. They are not logically linked. Backup means kana traffic ndandiri kusenda neapp. Ndiri kusenda neapp chat as active. Iri rikaita down iri, then angasiri active anobva asimuka over tanga kushanda. That's backup. That is what backup is, but it's not Ether channel. Is that clear?
All right.
All right. Let me give it again. So on the three my links, switch one, then switch two. Backup means traffic yango, if everything is functioning normally, this is my primary link. Door company traffic. SR domain passive. Then if this one fails, this one gets up. That is what backup is. But that is not how a Ether channel functions. Ether channel says we are joining my links SI. If this one fails, I understand that. If this one fails, I understand. If all of them fails, everything else fails. Upon a backup up, there's an element of load balancing, not backup. Meaning, it can a SR functional, can a logical link, can a SR functional, my separate links are. It means traffic is going up. So I think that eliminates answer in a C. There's a difference between backup and load balancing. Right. Let's go to question. Okay. Another question, Chief. 26. 27. Right. Network admin is configuring an Ethernet link between switches, switch 1 and switch 2 by using the command channel group 1 auto. Which command must be used on switch 2 to enable this Ether channel? I have another either. Auto on one end, on the other end, answer B. Auto on one end, on the other end, desirable. Voila. Passive compatibility or nitrate active compatibility as well. Desirable answer. 28, which technology is an open protocol standard that allows switches to automatically bundle, what. This one is an open protocol standard, PHP Cisco proprietary. Then we have what is the requirement to configure a trunking Ether channel between two switches? What is the required configuration? What is the requirement to configure a trunking Ether channel? Okay. I think try was bata. I'm going to try to explain out what are the commands the per configure Ether channel. A allowed range of VLANs must be on the same side of this on both switches. That's a requirement for Ether channel. This can be an answer. Participating interfaces must be assigned the same VLAN number on both switches. Participating interfaces must be physically contiguous. Contiguous here. Contiguous here. No, they must be on the same interface, same. I think those meaning air contiguous and the one is definitely not an answer. The participating interface must be on the same module on a switch, not on the same module, different modules, different switches actually. An answer we have it will be. Right. Yeah, break down two answers are A and B. Help me break down A and B. What is the requirement?
The allowed range of VLANs must be the same on both switches. Yes, I think that's the correct number. Then the participating interfaces must be assigned the same VLAN number on both switches. No, when you both SMA trunks guy.